Good afternoon and welcome to Durban. We find ourselves in eThekwini this afternoon for today's DStv Premiership tie that features AmaZulu against Chippa United. Two coastal sides going head-to-head down at the coast, but it is in KwaZulu-Natal that Chippa have travelled to as they attempt to claim a second victory of the season. So too for AmaZulu, looking for their second win of the season. Delivery in here, it's a decent looking delivery as well. A keeper did not get there despite coming for it. And Charlie ultimately headed over, but a decent delivery from Memela and Bongeni Kumede. Got a touch on this, but just looped it over the crossbar. Keeper made the call. Didn't claim it. Great looking turn here and a shot that's eventually skewered out. The follow-up is good. Tucked in at the back post. What a strike. It's Nhlapo who gets his first for the club. And Chippa United with a little bit of spice. The Chili Boys have the lead in Durban. It's come inside the opening 15 minutes and Mbata, who's yet to be tested, has now been beaten. Chippa United with a first attack have benefited from some average defence and punished their opponents. Power. Chippa United. Through here, he's onside. Square ball, and the equaliser has come. It's brilliantly tapped home. Successfully by Mulengo, gets his first for the club. It was literally just turned in. And Charlie.
Isn't it pleasing when you find your key strikers in the 18 area switched on to punish mistakes from the opponents at the back? And that's Mulenga, as you say, getting his first goal. From his first touches, his movement of the ball, I could tell that he's switched on. Good response from AmaZulu.
Tembu, Mulenga. Here we go, space opening up, and a chance for second is buried with aplomb by the side's leading scorer. Luvuyo Mamela goes to 5 goals this season, and a massive smile on his face. Within the space of a handful of minutes, they have gone from a goal down to a goal up. And it's a bit of a fairy tale comeback. Maybe it'll be a fairy tale debut for Benni McCarthy.
I'm going to put you on the spot because I've just seen something that is so beautiful in terms of that goal and how it started. Well-worked team goal.
Quick switch to Mobia on the near side. 26-year-old sends it into a crowded area, and the header from Bienvenu Ebenga is just wide.
Now here's the difference between AmaZulu. AmaZulu have managed to engage Sipelele Mthembu. You talk about Mulenga, and Chippa were yet to engage this man based on his strength.
And Mthembu again applying pressure. Charlie's completely miscued the header. And on the opposite side, AmaZulu might find another goal here, and they do. That is superbly done, brilliantly set up again. It is that combination of the trio. Memela will get the credit for the goal. Mulenga will get another assist in this time. Tembu heavily involved, but Charlie, that will go down as a miscue from the goalkeeper that is led directly to AmaZulu, going 2 goals in front. Shot here and parried away by Mbata. Well, yes, that's the added benefit, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's also relevant because we are in KZN as well. But what a shot. Good save. And he had to go the safer way.
I was going to say this is about managing the game now as a chip comes in and looking for his hat-trick here. He dives over, does Luvuyo Memela.
Just couldn't get that one on target, but look at his positioning. Deep run and this amount of ball watching from the Chippa United players.
Ball played through, Chawapiwa deflected just wide. Well, that was beautifully played by AmaZulu, and Charlie left scrambling, has managed to get a hand on it and steer the ball out for the corner. But Chawapiwa could so easily have found his first goal of the campaign for AmaZulu. Look at this for taking a set piece with your opponents unawares. AmaZulu find themselves returning to winning ways. It is their first win in 5 matches in the DStv Premiership. Luvuyo Memela has been on a fine scoring run as well since their last win, which he inspired with a brace against Black Leopards. He has once again broken the losing or winless run. Mulenga with his first for the club, Memela with a brace, and Mtembu having helped AmaZulu to a 3-1 win.
Coach Benni McCarthy. Coach, AmaZulu have beaten Chippa United for the first time since 2018. How was it out there?
It was just a pleasure to be back on the touchline and, you know, to be able to bring out the best in these boys. I think game plan was there. We know Chippa, very good side, very good on the ball. But I think if we try to stay compact and when we have control of the ball and then we try and use the width, use the left back and the right back, Sikakane and Mabaliso, so we just try and open up so we can have more numbers. And Sitebe was going forward and I said there was going to be joy. And I think 3-1, it's a very flattering score. We should have capitalized more, but we don't want to be greedy too early. You know, we take it as it comes, but the most important was the 3 points.
You mentioned earlier why you wanted to play Mulenga on the left and you benefited from that decision.
I think he's a player that wants to run at people. You know, he wants to get in behind because he's got the speed. When he plays striker, I think you restrict his quality because he's having to fight with defenders to hold up the ball and interlink. But if he's coming from the wide, if he's coming from inside with the pace that he's got, he'll get joy, and that's exactly what was happening. He anticipated his goal very well as well. But I have to give credit also to Shaka. You know, he's played his role superbly. And the support play from the guys like Memela, Mulenga, Sitebe, you know, Kolam Lambo, they were just exceptional today. But yeah, it's a work in progress. It's only one game, so one step at a time, but it's nice that the boys are starting to enjoy playing football again.
I know you say it's one game, but it's a massive win for the team because you now move into the top 8.
Baby steps, baby steps. We're coming slowly but surely. But I think, yeah, it's a very welcome 3 points.
Thank you so much, Coach.
You're
Well done.
so welcome, my angel. Thank
Well,
you.
AmaZulu move into the top 8 for the first time this season following their second win of the DStv Premiership. Coach Benni McCarthy registering a win for the first time since leading AmaZulu. We are joined by the head coach of Chippa United, Coach Lehloonolo Siema. You took an early lead only to relinquish it, Coach.
Yeah, it's one of those games that you could see that even before we can score, could see that they wanted it more than us, if I may put it that way. But we tried to push the guys, and then they go. And like this kind of performance, you'll see it from the team that they've got a new coach, and then they start to try and push, and they are showing the coach that they can do. However, the boys, we pushed it up until we get the goal also, and we could see that in the middle there we had a problem there with Makaula and Mulenga come inside and Memela come inside. Then we had to tweak it a bit again. But yeah, from there you could see that they were more sharper and they were on the second ball each and every time. But yeah, I think first half we was just waiting for first half to go and finish so that second half we can tweak the structure a bit. And I think second half we came back better, could hang on the ball, and then we created some few chances. And yeah, the second goal is the one that deflated the boys, but they kept on going because we were pressing them, trying to push for the goal, and then you get the goal again against you. Then yeah, it was always going to be tough. But I must say that second half we had a better second half, of which I think that if we can build on the second half and then structure and performance, we can get something.
Something our commentators mentioned during the game is that as soon as Umjali changed his gloves, then those goals started flooding in.
I was not aware, but I think that he wanted just to get something, the gloves that he can be. But Umjali has helped us a lot. His experience came handy, and yeah, we have to dust ourselves. It's the break, of course, that we haven't won. This break, that is not what we wanted. But I think the second half performance is one of the performances that you can say it's positive, and then we can build on it, and then yeah, we'll have to see and where can we still strengthen. I still feel that yeah, we lack a little bit somewhere, but yeah, I'll speak to the management and my chairman, and then I'm sure we'll look at it and then just try and strengthen the team.
Thank you, Coach. Enjoy the holidays.
Thank you very much, Lindwe.
Lihlohonolo Siema, the head coach of Chippa United.